Hi guys, Andy May here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on it. It is time to do an update for my Fall Into Project pan. I put 20 items in. I already finished off 4 perfumes and 3 primers, so 7 products down. And I have a few more empties, but I'm going to save those for the end, and I'm going to update you on all the other products. So first are my 2 powders that I'm working on. And I will insert pictures because I may have repressed them. This one is my Maybelline Mineral Powder. It's a finishing veil. I'll hold this up. I'll make sure I insert pictures. I forgot to take a picture of this, but on that last ring, all I had was product on the edge and I couldn't actually get my brush in there. It was doing weird things to it. So I went ahead and busted it out, and by the time I had already chopped it up and was mixing it and pressing it, I realized I didn't take a picture before I did all that. So, whoops. But this is where I'm at now. It's just a little stack right there in the middle. I've been using it since I repressed it. I'm not sure how long this is going to last, but I can tell you probably not very long. I've been using this daily, and there's not a lot of product there, and I can already see the ridges in the bottom, so I'm sure this will be gone before the end of the project. I have a month left to work on these products, so I'm positive this one will be done. The next one was my Everfresh powder by Maybelline. I also repressed this one, but I did take a picture of it before I started the pressing process, so I'll insert that. But this guy looks like this now. He looks pretty much the same as in the picture, and there's only a little bit of pan, like side pan, showing over here where it didn't press all the way back down. This one wasn't as much in need of repressing as the other one. I just already had the stuff out, was already doing it, and figured, why not go ahead and do it? So I did. And so now it looks like a brand new product, only a lot shorter. I feel like this one is kicking up a ton of powder compared to what it did before, and I think I may have had some hard pan spots because there's little specks of harder product in here. So I don't know about this. I think it's going to go faster now because I repressed it because of all the powder kick up, but we shall see. I'd like to have a nice chunk of pan showing again on this by the end of the project. I know I wanted to finish this one up. Not sure if it will because this is a lot lighter, so I can only use it in certain parts of my face, but I will press on and keep trying. The next powder, well, this is not a powder. Okay, the next powder product I have is my Tarte Park Avenue Princess. My goal on this was to hit pan, and guess what? I just hit pan yesterday. It's just this tiny little bit right here of one of the rings. I was swirling my brush, and then I started using one of my angled ones, and I just made sure I was pushing into one side. So the pan on this side is lower than this side, and you can actually see the ring right there, which is nice. I just want to expand this as much as I can before the end of the project, but hitting pan was the goal for this one. The next one I have is my ColourPop in Butterfly Beach. It's a highlight. It's my favorite. All of y'all know this by now. I will insert a picture from last time compared to this time because I honestly can't tell the progress. I feel like it's gotten bigger, but I've also started journeying this way because I do use a little brush to highlight my inner corner with this. It just stays beautifully. So I've been kind of working this way, and I think you'll be able to see that in an actual picture, but I'm still working on this. My goal was to finish it before the end of the project, but that's not going to happen. I only have a month left of this, so I really just want to journey and try to get to this side, use as much as possible before the end of the project. So there's that. Then we have 2 eyeshadows that were in the project, or that are in the project, and they are in my Mary Kay palette. Oh, good lord. In my Z palette, they are Mary Kay shadows, and my goal the first time was to get rid of the MK imprint, and I will insert pictures, but I'll also just show you guys, you can see a little MK imprinted into the eyeshadow, and that's what I was trying to get rid of during the first one, which I was not successful at. I'd gotten rid of most of it, but not all of it. I feel like you can still see edge of an M here, the little tail of a K, and part of an M here, but I think you can also see that I've made excellent progress on these. They have nice dips going in them now. My goal is to hit pan on these before the end of the project. I've gotten rid of the little MK almost, and I think I'm about halfway down to the end of the pan. I've used hazelnut more than whipped cocoa because whipped cocoa is a little darker. Hazelnut's just a great transition color. I kind of mix them together like what I've got in my eyes, on my eyes now. I dip into each of them, tap off, and just blend it through the crease, which I think has helped me use a little more of whipped cocoa. I actually have a second whipped cocoa and then another one, which I think I'll dig in this fall season. But that is the goal, is to keep trying and try to get pan on these guys. I think I've done pretty well though for them, considering like this is what they look like to begin with. I think I've made excellent progress for the project. I hope you guys can see that. I'm hoping I'm in frame. Filming with this camera so far away is killing me. Oh, and I'm wearing orange lips. I completely forgot about that. Do you like it? I decided to get some crazier colors, and NYX has these little high voltage lipsticks, and they're only $3 a piece. I got an orange and a couple purples. The light purple was in the last one. Heads up, the other purple will be in the next video. I've like switched lipsticks in between. I'm still in the same outfit, still the same makeup, but I'm switching up the lip colors. Hope you guys like this. Let me know down below if orange suits me. I feel like the orange is kind of doing what the light purple did. I feel like it's making my teeth look gray. I don't know. I'm feeling it though. I kind of like it. I don't know how I feel about my lips looking so glossy. I may have to use like a translucent powder over it to calm that mess down. But anyways, on to the little eyeliners that I have. Clearly this guy's a nub. I haven't marked it on the paper yet, but I figured I'd show you where I was. Excuse me, and where I am now, and I will insert a picture if I have to, if it's not showing up very well where I'm holding it. So first was this Clinique liner, and this is in Purple Crush, I think is the color, or Purple Diamond, Purple Crush. But as you can see, I was way up here at the last update, and now I'm way down here. So I think I made excellent progress on this one. That's where I was holding it. So I think I can finish this up. Honestly, the reason I was able to use so much of this is I tried using it as an eyeshadow base a couple of times. Heads up, it doesn't work that well, but I just wanted to use the product up, so I think I can finish this up. I think maybe I just freshly sharpened this after the last time I used it. I think I maybe have one more sharpening and then it's done. It's getting kind of hard to use, but I will try to use it some more to completely make it a total nubbin. And the next one I have is my Avon liner, and this one is it's an ultra luxury eyeliner, and it's in Black Noir, and I held this one more up like this. I haven't made a ton of progress. It's so hard to go through a black liner, so all I've moved is this tiny bit of space there. But I mean, I've started using black more often. I use this up in my waterline to use it. I don't like to line the outside of my lids with black. I'm just going to keep working through this. I have a pretty good feeling this one's not going to be finished by the end of the project, but I will keep pushing through for the rest of the year. And the last liner I had was this Color Mates one, and this is in the color Black Brown. It's one of the little wind up ones. I can wind it up and wind it down. And it has a minuscule amount also. Let's see if I can line it up here. Hopefully you guys can see. If not, I will insert a picture, but it's just moved down just about as much as it did last month. Again, I don't use this as often as I probably should, and it doesn't take a lot, so it's really hard to go through these. Pretty sure I won't be able to use this by the end of the project unless I use it as an eyeshadow base. Maybe I'll do some smoky eyes with some browns. Now, I did finish 4 of the perfume samples that I had in the project, and The fifth one that was in the project was Perfumista, and I was here at the last update and I used that much of it, which is great. Another little sample out of the collection. The other sample that was in the project was Petally Noir, and I had barely any progress on it, and I just could not stand that scent, period. So I actually opted to switch it out with Damask Rose, which was a brand new little sample. Switched it out, used it all up, it's all gone. I wouldn't repurchase this one also, or either, because it is a heavy rose scent, and I'm not a huge fan of the rose scent. The other two products that I finished are lip products. First is this one. I can hear it wobbling now because I took the stopper out. This is the Infallible Pro Matte Gloss by L'Oreal, and it's in Statement Nude. I know you guys can see I had to take the stopper out, and it is see-through. I can see the sun through the gloss. I think there may be some settled down in the bottom, but it's nothing that this guy can actually get and put on my lips. So it is done. I'm happy. I really like this color. I like the way these felt, so kind of sucks that L'Oreal's not cruelty-free. Otherwise, I would repurchase many, many more of these. And the other one is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This one's a little more tricky. I did get the stopper out, but I had to take pliers to it, because normally you can like stick your tweezers in there and pull it and it'll come out. It wasn't doing that. And I kind of made it look weird, so I got a pair of pliers and was trying to pull it, and all it did was like rip the plastic off, and I ended up pulling off a piece of the plastic. There's some settling back in the lid up here. But I ended up pushing the stopper in with the wand. And as you can see, there's nothing really coming off on the little doe foot. I mean, you can get a little bit of product, but it's probably going to take you 20 dips to get it. What sucks is this package, I guess, is colored, because it doesn't, I can't like scrape the sides and see anything. But I can look inside, and you can't like see the sun through the package or anything, so I think it's actually colored. But if you look inside, you can see sunlight kind of coming into it. It's done. I took the stopper out, which makes it a mess. It's not anything I can keep in my purse now, because I don't want it to like collect up at the top like it's doing, and it's done. There's really not much left in there. Well, that put a damper on everything. My battery died, so I'm not quite sure where I ended up, but I showed you everything. I know that. I hope you guys enjoyed the update. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.